everybody, I thought I'd film a video talking about how I acquired my planners. If you follow me on Instagram or even have watched some of my past videos, you see that I have a lot of planners in my collection, and I thought I'd offer up some tips on how I was able to purchase all of those planners. Okay, so basically I started purchasing my planners about a year ago. I joined a couple of the planner communities on Facebook, and from there I was able to learn a lot about all the different planners that are out there. On the message boards, you'll see a lot of planners out there for sale or either for trade, different styles and designs. But being on the message boards, you're able to actually see if you can find like that unicorn that you're looking for that's no longer sold in stores. You can put out an ISO search, which is simply just an in search of post on the message board stating the style and design of planner that you're looking for. And who knows, someone might have that particular planner that you're looking for stored on one of their bookshelves in their house somewhere, and for them to put it up for sale just might be the incentive. If they see your post on the message board or something, they might go ahead and just offer it up for sale. So you never know. Put those ISO searches out if you're really looking for that dream planner or that unicorn planner. I personally like to be on the message board, communicating with other members. It just kind of gets you to know them a little bit better and they get to know you. And not only that, I found that being on the message board, we're more likely to look out for each other. If we see like a planner on another board or either on eBay, we're more likely to pop that link back onto the message board and tag you and say, hey, there's the planner you've been looking for. So, get involved on the board and kind of, interact with everybody. Just that way we can kind of get to know, who you are. We recognize the names a lot, and we'll keep an eye out for those special, dream planners that we're looking for. So let me tell you a little bit about how I was able to acquire all of the mini planners that you see, throughout my videos and on pictures on Instagram and stuff like that. But basically I just, I joined the Facebook groups. I started communicating with other members. I started noticing different planners popping up, and that caught my eye. And I would, ask about the planners and ask other people how they liked using a particular planner. I, for one, like the original style planners. I have a couple that are like, I think no longer sold like on the website, but you can find them throughout the planner community. So like I've got the yellow one, and then, the hot pink one, which is really bright on camera. And then I have the pretty green one here that I've been using for the holiday months this past December. But I really like these planners. This style is just a classic style. And so I went to the message boards looking for these particular styles, these colors, and was able to find them within a matter of months. And let me tell you, when I was searching for those planners over the course of those, weeks, months, it was probably like 2 or 3 months, I was able to acquire, those colors. But I was hardcore about it too. I basically stalked the Facebook groups. I stalked eBay. I had alerts set up. That's basically what you have to do to kind of try and find those dream planners, those hard to find planners, the ones that are no longer sold. They're still out there, but you just have to be hardcore and dedicated and searching like crazy to find them. And what I mean by crazy, I stalked the Facebook groups like early morning before, like I woke up early morning anyway, but I would stalk the Facebook groups early morning. I would stalk them on break while I was at work. I would check eBay. Like I said, I had alerts set up, and I would check, when I got home from work, I would check, and even before I went to sleep at night, I would check. And if I woke up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom or whatever, I would even check real quick, to see if anything was posted, because when we're sleeping, it's daytime in another country, and they're posting things for sale and stuff. And so that was pretty much when I was able to kind of nab some of those hard to find planners, like the originals. And then I had my Kikki-K planners, which is right here, my mint with the gold dots. I was able to get this one as well. I got one that was on eBay. I had posted as a buy it now price, and then my larger one here, I think it was the large one. I just dropped it right there. But the large one I was also able to get through eBay. And then I bought the pocket size one, which I don't know what I did with. And then I bought the pocket size one on one of the Facebook groups through it was kind of like a mini auction. I was able to get this one as well. So I was able to get all three sizes of the Kikki-K mint with the gold dots. What was considered at the time when I purchased it a hard to find planner. And so now they have, the mints back that are just solid without dots, and they've got like a variety of colors. But, trying to find the ones that are limited edition, you just have to really be hardcore about it. Become a stalker at it, because, it'll work. You'll find that planner and hold out and wait for that planner. Don't just purchase whatever, thinking like, oh, I'll be okay with that, because you probably won't be okay with it. And you'll think like, oh, I want my actual planner, and you'll put that one, the one that you thought you'd be okay with, you'll put that up for sale or whatever. So if you kind of just hold out for it, you'll see them pop up and you'll be able to get those dream planners. Some other useful tips that I can offer up to try and find those, dream planners, the unicorns, etc. Is in regards to how I purchased my Kate Spade Snap right here. I actually got this off of eBay, and I was basically, like I said, I set up alerts on eBay. I was able to buy this planner. I was on break at work. I was searching on my phone, checking, eBay, seeing what had popped up that day, and I saw the Snap pop up, and I was able to basically right then and there, I was able to buy it. And so you also want to make sure you have the money ready to go, like in your PayPal account. Make sure that's all squared away. So that way, at any moment's notice, you can be like, oh, there it is. There's my dream planner. I want to buy it. And that's what I did. And that's how I was actually able to acquire this planner. I had a lot of, inquiries about this planner. If I'm, going to sell this planner, sadly, no, I'm not putting it up for sale. Sorry. I've only had it for maybe 2 months or so now, but I've actually just packed it away because I'm using another planner for this year. I'm not using any of my ring bound planners, but I have not yet decided if I wanted to sell anything, especially this one. So please don't ask and don't send like private messages or anything like that. I think that's like really rude to do that. But anyway, that's another whole story that I can do a video on some other day. But anyway, just kind of make sure you have everything squared away and you're ready to purchase that planner whenever it does pop up, especially on the message board, because they go pretty quickly. And one thing you have to consider, not only you yourself might be looking for, that dream planner, that unicorn, someone else might be looking for it, or 100 other people might be looking for it. And so, there's competition out there for it. So you have to kind of be ready either to pay that price or either kind of just back off of, wanting to purchase that planner. But just know that you're not the only one looking for that certain unicorn planner. Okay, with that being said, you want to set a limit on what you're willing to spend on a planner. It doesn't matter if it's like a Filofax, a Kate Spade, or for me, my dream planners were the Louis Vuitton planners. I actually have all 3 sizes, the PM, and I actually did a video on this. I'll link it below. I use it as a wallet. And then the MM size right here, and then the GM size as well. Kind of set a limit. I saved up for these planners. I knew I was going to buy them. I lucked out and actually was able to purchase them from a really nice lady off of the Facebook group at a really good price. I was really lucky to have been able to purchase all 3 of these from her. I mean, they were still rather pricey, but less than retail, and they are in super condition. I mean, she didn't even use the MM size, and it still has like her hot stamp here in the center. So I can, it's kind of faded a little bit, but I can take that in and get my hot stamp done on those. So I will be taking these in and doing that probably in the next couple of months or so, getting my initials put on my planners. But, like I said, I was wanting the Louis Vuitton planners even before I started buying like the Filofaxes, and way before I even joined on the message boards. And so I just feel like really lucky to have been able to find these. Now, I know I'll probably get like a lot of hater comments for, showing my LV planners, but actually I really don't care, because, I saved my money, I work hard, I went to school, I have a good job, and that's what I like to buy. And so, if you're trying to find like a dream planner, and it may not be a Louis Vuitton planner, it might be the Kate Spade Snap, who knows, but just, save up your money and you'll be able to purchase that planner and not feel like guilty about doing so, and you won't worry about, hater comments and things like that. So that's just kind of like my little disclaimer about like showing, the stuff that I buy on my YouTube channel. I mean, that's the whole point of kind of having a channel, is to kind of share some things, and you get ideas from watching other videos and stuff like that. So, I don't really, I could care less if I get hater comments. I'm just gonna like, whatever. So really, I mean, just set a price at what you want to spend, for your planner, regardless of what it is. But make sure not to get caught up like in bidding wars and stuff. And if you were on the message boards a couple weeks back, you know what I'm talking about in regards to a couple of planners that were on there that, yeah, that's all I'm going to really say about that. But just don't get caught up in bidding wars. There'll be other ones that pop up. Trust me, there will be. You'll find them. Just hold out for that. Personally, I find it easier to purchase the planners from the message board rather than going the eBay route because of the bidding wars. You know, there's a lot more competition on eBay versus on a smaller message board. So, you know, I would kind of stick to like the message boards if you're trying to purchase your planners or build your collection. From being on the message board, you can see a ton of planners on there. You know, some of them are brand new and most of them are like gently used, but they're at really good, you know, pretty good prices. So, you know, like I said, I was able to acquire a majority of my planners from the message board. I got like a couple of them from like eBay, and then the rest I bought, you know, straight off the website, you know, the Filofax website or the Kikki-K website. The one thing that I really like about being on the message board is that you're amongst other planner enthusiasts, you know, that enjoy this hobby and have fun decorating. You know, I know there's some people out there who don't get this hobby that we participate in, but you know, that's fine because I don't get the hobbies that they participate in, so you know, whatever. But you know, just having fun on the board. I like going on there kind of checking in to see what, you know, people are up to, and it's fun to kind of do meetups and stuff. I did a meetup over the summer, had a really good time, met some really nice, you know, new friends that we kind of chit chat on the board, and you know, a couple of them have Etsy shops and stuff, and so that's a lot of fun to kind of interact with other people who love the hobby of planning. So if you're new to the planner world or looking for those dream planners, join a couple of the groups because you're bound to find those planners on one of those message boards. And like I said, we kind of keep an eye out for each other. If we're looking for certain planners and we see them, you know, we'll tag you in that post. That way you can kind of check it out and see if you want to purchase it or not. But yeah, I kind of get involved with the groups and have a lot of fun. Well, I hope this video was helpful for you and that you apply these tips when you're looking for those hard to find planners. I'm sure I left something out of the video, but I was just mainly wanting to kind of give you an idea of like how I was able to acquire all of my planners. Well, that's it for the video. And like I said, you know, leave some comments below or some tips if you have any to kind of let other people know about how you were able to acquire your planners. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. You know, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.